everybody. Welcome to Hold the Mic. I'm Ryan Shead. That's Ian Sherman. We're back, bitches.
Man, my name is Akuna Matata in this motherfucker, boy. I got new nicknames and everything.
Just stop moving. Just don't let the internet fall out.
Hey man, just call. Hey, I got it connected to the coconut tree. This is Castaway, man. Me and Wilson are doing just fine. I don't know about you mainlanders, okay, but we doing just fine where I'm at.
We're sending up SOS signals, waiting for you to come back and get us.
Bitch, I ain't coming back. Y'all treated me like shit when you had me. I'm out. All right, I said it to my exes, all of you.
Hawaii's lucky to have you. Hawaii's lucky to have you.
Man, let me tell you, I've already been called uncle, and I've already been told that I'm native, and I'm like, it's only been a week.
We'll take
I'm like,
it.
Okay, I'll take it. I go, that's that Detroit in me.
That's a good first week. That's a good first week.
First week. Next week, I'm a fuck up. This week, We're doing just fine. Just fine.
Yep.
It's good to see you, Ryan.
Piss off all the rich people. Have all the workers love you. That's how it's supposed to go.
That's how I operate. I'm trying to do that with our government. Let's get this going.
Well, good luck with that.
I got to give you a shout out, man. It's been fun to be a fan of yours from a distance. I just want to let you know, like you and Marcus, with all due respect, it's been great to watch. Great job to both of you.
Appreciate that, brother.
Big shout out, man. Really big shout out.
Yeah, man. It's been a lot of fun. You know, we were talking the other day about how nice it's been for me to just kind of sit back because, you know, we produce this show pretty much on our own. So Marcus has somebody. So I just kind of show up and it's like, yeah, let's talk about that. And I just get to do my thing. And yeah, it's definitely a nice change of pace. We got a good team of people over there that take great care of us. And
nice.
So yeah, it's been a great ride and I appreciate the kudos and the shout out. And shout out to Marcus. Actually, today's his 50th birthday. I believe it's his 50th.
Big shout out, man. Happy 50, man.
Happy birthday to our other brother from another mother, Marcus Flowers.
Marcus, come out here, man. We could be Hawaii 5-0. Let's do this, brother.
He'd bring the whole family, man. He's got a beautiful family.
That's
man.
I got room. Come on out.
I'm telling you, we're all going to be coming soon.
There.
So
tell Ian.
We haven't gotten to talk about anything over the last 4 weeks, at least on air.
I have no idea what's going on.
And really, I haven't talked to you much at all, which I hate. Like, I did not like that at all.
Yeah, brother.
Like,
I've been surviving. Okay, this is actually where I live. I am lost right now. I found enough signal to call in to do the show. That's where I'm at.
If you run into half an airplane, you might be in.
I'm not going back to civilization. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm telling you, me and Wilson are just fine.
Telling you. So let's talk about what everybody's talking about today, and that is Donald Trump getting the Nobel Peace Prize.
All right.
Fuck this dude. I'm sorry. I mean, we're on TikTok, so we gotta watch it a little bit. But let me ask you, what are your thoughts on the meeting that went down today between Trump and Putin?
I mean, if he knows what country he's actually having the meeting in, I mean, that's a good start. That's a really good start. The motherfucker
is Alaska
was in
still ours?
Alaska. It is America, damn it. You're in America. All right. It used to be Russia. It is America now. So America first. No, I mean, you know, this is a major victory for Putin to stand foot on American soil, which once used to be part of, I believe, USSR back in the day.
At one point, I believe,
At one point.
Correct.
So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he asked his little you know, cockled friend if they could step ground so he could reminisce on what the USSR's greatness was, what it once touched. Yeah, I you know, it just seems like he's an amateur at a serious, you know, it's like the kid at the dinner party. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
For me, it was even worse because like they made it seem like this was like some crazy summit. You know, they had the Alaska 2025 thing out on the, you know, near the runway. They had the B-2 bomber coming over. I'm like, you guys wasted millions of dollars, you know, just to do this bullshit with Putin.
Yes.
And it's like, what did you get out of it? Nothing. They wouldn't take questions from reporters. Well, Putin got something out of it. Trump didn't get anything except for.
Putin got everything.
Well, exactly. It was a press tour for Putin. and it was like free publicity, and it was also him rubbing the cake in Trump's face, just being like, I'm going to come here, use everything you're giving me, and then I'm going to turn around and fly out of here, and you're not going to get anything.
I wouldn't be surprised if Putin gave Trump nude photos of Melania. Like, here's your negotiation. You know what I'm saying? Like playing cards. Just threw them to him. Like, yo, Ukraine's mine. You're a punk bitch. You know, that's a reality. I don't think it really was anything serious or a real negotiation.
Well,
and just think about all the kids whose cancer research was canceled and defunded for the optics of this alone.
Retirees that lost Medicare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just think about all the people who are literally suffering in America, Alaska, and all to put on this kind of shows. This all adds up. Every single one of these things adds up.
Yeah. For me, it felt like a show. And when I looked at, and I don't know if you've had a chance to look at it, because I know you've been working, they did a press conference, and in it, like, Putin literally blamed Joe Biden, saying that, if Joe Biden hadn't been president in 2022 or whatever it was, that, they wouldn't have gone into Ukraine. What sense does that make?
Well, that's just a Trump talking point. I mean, that's
no,
them,
Putin said it.
I'm saying, but that's a Trump talking point of, like, that's their circle jerk.
Clearly it was always a Russian talking point.
Correct. But it's one of those things where, yes, it's just one big circle jerk, man. None of this shit is real. None of it fucking matters. Like, it's like,
when I saw the planes flying over, I was like, oh, this is a fucking show.
That's exactly it. It's all distraction. There's nothing really happening. I really feel for the soldiers who are on both sides. The Russians, those young boys who did not sign up for this in life. The Ukrainians, for sure, who did not ask for 1 ounce of this, but are willing to die for it. That's where I really do think about it. And I hate to play that both, isms of both sides. I'm thinking about a lot of people who had no choice, but they have to do this. Just like the people who are signing up National Guard who have to now storm DC. Like, that's a thing. Like, where are we at right now? It's just one of those things where it's like, I'm sorry you have to go through this. Some of y'all signed up for it. Some of y'all just want to be home or, doing something that actually matters. And here you are paraded around for what? It's all bullshit.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. When it came down to it, I really thought, us veterans and, active duty military, that brother sisterhood would trump everything else. Forget the bigotry, the bullshit, whatever. And of course that wasn't the case, and it still isn't the case. And as you just kind of pointed out, there are plenty of people that are more than willing to put the uniform on. And what I mean by that is the conflict between Russia and Ukraine is the worst military conflict that we've seen in Europe in 80 years.
Damn.
Now, that's a verifiable fact. Remember, Ian and I, we're not trying to start a cult. We just like fact checking one.
I just like cussing one out.
Not on TikTok. But when you look at the numbers and you look at those kind of facts, and it's like, this is a horrible conflict. Yeah. And you can point your finger at Joe Biden and Democrats all you want, but the fact is that Vladimir Putin's responsible for this. Right. He's the one that's trying to get the land. He's the one that wants Crimea, and he's not going to stop there. He's the one that's sent, hundreds of thousands, I think it's close to 1 million now, Russian troops that have been injured or killed.
Young boys. Yeah. People who have no business seeing
that
this
wanted
war.
Nothing to do with this.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're talking about drafted. We're talking about they were forced.
Yeah, they were forced.
Yeah.
Going into people's homes, like, give us your sons, and if you're young fathers, we'll take them too.
Yeah. Or you will be jailed or executed.
Yep.
I mean, we're talking about a nation that, people fall out the window.
Daily.
Not everybody can just fall out the window, guys. And if so, can people fall out the White House window? Just saying.
Yeah. That's why they keep them on the first floor.
Those Cankos can't get up the first step, boy. Come on now. Come on.
I envision him like that Jackass scene where they got him sitting on the chair going up the stairs. I envision Trump going up the side of the stairs of the Oval.
The
or the
first
White House.
the first ankles can't walk up that staircase. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. They ain't making it. They ain't making it.
Hey,
Gravity
Amy.
ain't working. What's up, Amy? Good to see you. You've been
Oh,
missed.
Debo says, I'm in Alaska. These active duty folks are praising this BS. Unfortunately, that doesn't surprise me. I've told Ian, I think we talked about it on the show a couple times.
Yeah.
There's so many people I served with that, really showed their true colors when Trump started coming into power. And it's really unfortunate. So many, it's like they look at somebody like me and call me a traitor. And I'm like, really?
But isn't it something where there's a yearning for them to fit in? Like there's a part where it's like not so much of like a cult mentality, but when you're in the service, it's you live, breathe, and die by it. And like
No,
you
it
just
is a
want to
cult
fit in.
mentality. It's 100%
I
a
mean,
cult mentality.
they force you into that very conservative mindset, and
Republicans, it's, I don't want to say force, but it's like any rhetoric, right? If you hear it enough times, you just kind of like, well, that
it's
must be
there.
the way it
Right.
is. Especially as an 18, 21-year-old, kid.
I
You're
just
like,
find it
okay.
interesting that it's Republicans who are literally cutting the benefits of them when they get out, i.e., be vets, and they're like, "Yeah, you're done. Fuck off. Like you don't need to be get another dollar from us." And it's like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, I gave my body to you. Like I literally put my body on the line for this country, and I have this sickness or whatever I've gained along this journey with America.
Yeah.
And now this is the treatment that I get on the way out. Like it just blows my mind that the Republicans will say one thing and talking out of their neck and then literally pull the rug from these vets.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, at the end of the day,
Doesn't make sense.
the Republican Party has proven that they are now the party of billionaires.
Yeah.
Democrats have to take money to win elections too. I'm not saying they don't take money from some people they probably shouldn't. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, there are at least some Democrats that, whether they're getting money from somebody or not, they're going to do the right thing. And that's something that majority of Republicans have now lost.
Right.
I dare say all at this point, because I can't think of one off the top of my head right now that actually has their head out of their behind. But it's like
Murkowski, Alaska. She's in and out, boy. She literally in it, out it.
I'm telling you, man.
She is playing literally.
But the flip flopping doesn't help. You know what I'm saying?
No, you just come up for some air, then you're right back in that ass again. That's it. That's what she's doing.
And that's my issue. So many of these people, they don't stand on business.
No. Perfect example was Josh Hawley, who was like, "We're gonna pass this big, beautiful bill bullshit," and then not even a week later, talk about we need to find a way to save these things. It's like, why did you sign that into law?
Yeah.
Just now.
And what happened? What happened to standalone bills that they were complaining about for 4 years?
Thank you.
Or that they only seem to complain about when Democrats are in office. But when they're in office, they put as much crap into one bill as possible.
Thank you. Looks just like my man's chart. You know what I mean? Just slammed a whole bunch of just bad bullshit.
Yes. But a special shout out to Gavin Newsom. I may have my issues with Gavin Newsom on some things, but I will say that I am freaking loving this. Keep doing what you're doing. Because this is what we've been saying on this show for over a year or two now, which is Democrats need to play the same game they're playing. And then to sit there and watch these people go, oh, look at what Gavin Newsom's doing. This is so not professional. It's like, and like he said today, he was standing up there and they goes, oh, wait a minute. So you got a problem with me doing it, but not the president of the United States?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, guys. This is what I want to see. Let's play their game and let's see if they can win now.
Oh, the problem is that if Democrats played their game, they would still do it better. That's the problem.
I don't know, man. Like I feel like Democrats are just always fighting with both hands tied behind their back and kicking their own ass.
That's by choice because for some reason they feel they need to have the ethical high ground. They need to understand that this is not that game. They need to roll up their sleeves, take off that tie, and they need to get in the mud. This is what it's about to be. If you aren't willing to get into the mud, you ain't about to stand up because that's what people want to see. What I will tell you from my first week here of working wise, I'm not sitting here in a suit and tie trying to tell people what to do. I'm not delegating work. I will only ask you to do stuff that I myself am willing to do. So if you see me get on that roof or you see me do anything that I'm doing, there's going to be a lot more respect, especially me with the natives that are here. This is such a beautiful culture in Hawaii. And I really think about this with the American people alone. If we saw a leader that stood up on their 10 toes down, ready to put in the work, I think people would fall in line because they would see the leader that they really want. Why is it we chose General George Washington? This motherfucker was on the front lines. He was not hiding behind people. He was there, battle after battle, putting in the work, where we saw him and we said, we want you to be our president. To the point where we said, we want you to be our president many a times over. And he says, only 2, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, a man that was better and greater than what we see in today's time. You know, and I'm not going to have any of these people. I don't care. He owned slaves. That was the thing of his time. Owning slaves was like having Jordans. That was it. It is what it is. Like, and this is to the left. Like, stop trying to grab the moral high ground. History is history. Learn from it. By all means, let it map out how we perfect this country that we love so much and actually build a better future. But the reality is, we got to learn from what happened in the past. I don't care about who signed what back when and where to candlelight. I ain't trying to go back to candlelight. And if you see over here these Handmaid's Tale, what they're trying to do with everything from women to all these regulations, who knows what Supreme Court's about to do with was it gay marriage, which I do love, Ryan, which I do love that the apps are like, play with us. If you pass this bill, we're outing every Republican that uses our apps.
Yep, as they should.
This is where we're at. Put it on Front Street. Let's stop playing around with people. Put it on Front Street. Stand on your business. Plain and simple.
It's going to be interesting to see how many people are like,
Hi, my name's Lindsey Graham, and I suck dick. You know what I mean? That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. Put it on blast. Put it on blast.
Oh, God. Yeah. Him and Chris Chrisley will be No, I'm sorry. I'm going there. I'm going there.
Gotta call it Krispy Kreme, boy. Go get it. Go get it. God, I missed you.
I missed you too. I missed everybody in the comment sections. Peggy, RG. Seriously, it's good to be back.
I can't read them. I'm sorry, guys. Not only am I dyslexic or illiterate, whatever, one of the two.
That's okay. They're just saying that you're ugly. I'm beautiful. It's typical.
Yeah, and guys, I live in a very ugly place. Just so you know, it's just
really I know, right?
Don't come visit. Don't.
I'm just trying to suck as much air conditioning as I can from the gods here in Arizona.
Put your mouth on the pipe. That's all you got to do.
I mean, it's been a balmy like 98, so it hasn't been horrible. I think it was like 102, but yeah.
Well, I can tell you from my last interaction with you from Central Park to now, a brother found a tree to post up underneath to do the show. So I'm not blaring in the sun.
Well, thank God.
So you ain't gonna get that glisten like you got last time.
Yeah.
Here we are. More
natural lighting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's how it works out. What else you got for me, Captain?
I wanna talk real quick about our transgender community. It started a week or two ago when the trans soldiers that had been
released early or chose.
Yeah, they signed a contract to basically get out early and be given certain benefits. And the Trump administration basically just reneged on it and said, sorry, we're not going to give you your benefits after 15, 18 years of service.
That's
we're not going to honor the contract that you signed with us.
That's right.
And to do that to an American that served their country for decades, simply because you don't agree with how they identify as a person, is as un-Christian as it gets. It's as un-American as it gets. It's inhumane. The fact that a lot of you Republicans would treat a fucking dog better than you would a transgender person sickens me. And I'll tell you, and I did a video about this, I would rather serve next to 100 transgender soldiers than I would one MAGA clown.
Yeah.
Because I can't trust a MAGA person.
No.
That I know right off the bat. So I automatically know you are not somebody that I want to trust my life with.
Well, I'm just saying to you guys right now, I trust the trans because they fully dedicated. They who get the surgery and do everything, they are fully in, and I 100% stand behind them. It's what happened to live and let live? Like, why the fuck
Yep.
does whatever you do have anything to bother me? Period. This is
Yep.
what blows my mind about the hypocrisy, and I'm done with hypocrisy. We understand that MAGA is full of shit. Period. They don't stand on anything.
Yep.
They just want to bitch and complain when they don't have power, and then when they do have power, they get drunk with it, and they literally spend, like, honestly, drunk housewives. That's it. That's all that I'm getting from them. And the reality of this is, all I see is a lawsuit. All I see is how many people who are owed their benefits, who are sitting here like, wait a minute, you had me sign a legal contract, because if this contract now is nil and void, then that means anything ever can be nil and void. What's my contract with America? Nil and void. Because
Yep.
what are we doing here? If we're not following these laws, these rules that we have set in place, this is where it leads to chaos. And you know what? I'd rather have them on my side fighting with us versus some punk ass dude who thinks that they can pretend and cosplay to be an ICE member like Dean Cain. 100%. I'm gonna take
I knew
two
you were gonna
trans.
find a way to bring
I'm
up
gonna
Dean
take
Cain.
I'm gonna take two trans over a thick ass Superman that's a wannabe motherfucker. Okay, any day, because
Any
they are
day.
way more. They are way more of a superhero in today's world than that punk bitch motherfucker. Okay, I know we're on TikTok. Hello, TikTok. You're welcome.
You're probably saying bye, TikTok.
Yeah.
Stop it. Yeah, no, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy month. It's been a crazy presidency already. My dog is about to freak out. I see her. She's pacing behind me. That's never. That's usually how it starts.
You're about to have a mess.
Yeah.
Brace yourself, guys.
Yeah, it's about to get stinky in here. No, it's so disappointing to see everybody simping for this guy. Like go on Twitter right now. They're all like, "Oh, give Donald Trump the Nobel Peace Prize." For what? For what? I know. Hang on. He's done nothing.
Yeah.
Do you see this?
You have two dogs?
So this is my mother-in-law's dog. She's staying with us for a little while.
Okay. All right.
And then Luna, she's the one that was getting a little antsy. I don't know what her deal was, but thank you, honey. Okay, Jen got him.
Jen. Yeah.
Thanks, Jen.
I can tell you were a little nervous in that voice. I can tell.
I was like, because I know when they start barking, it's so loud, and this mic would pick it up so bad. I had my finger on the mute button.
You were ready. But everybody's simping for him. I mean, it's a great term to really use for this, because they really are.
I mean,
they're all
dude,
cockled.
They're licking
all
boots. Like I said, what is this guy seriously going to get a Nobel Peace Prize for? He hasn't done anything. He really hasn't done anything.
Please correct me. Have we just hit a reset for another 90 days for China?
Oh, the tariffs? Yeah.
Those taxes?
And
Are
by
we
the
waiting
way,
another 90 for those taxes? Is that what we're doing?
And by the way, everybody, just because I know Trump is confusing a lot of Americans right now, tariffs are not paid for by the other countries. They're paid for by the businesses, the importing businesses here.
Import.
And when they pay that, they take that increased overhead cost and they transfer it to us, the consumers. Okay? And they do that on a per unit basis. So if you have 100 units of something and they're selling for $10, now you've got a $5 increase per unit. Now we're going to pay $15 for that instead of $10. See how that works?
But we're talking about orders that they've put in months ago, and now
because they saw this coming. Yeah, but did you see the price increase in July?
Ripping off the tags. Did you see that?
No.
So at certain stores, they were ripping off the tags for the prices because the prices were cheaper back when they placed the orders, because they ordered so much. So now, because everything is stapled, everything is all together when it gets here. It's all one unit. So now that they have the units in, and the tariffs are in full effect, they're trying to make up their money back from a lot of things. Because remember, they weren't trying to charge the tariffs at first; they were trying to ease us into this.
Yeah.
So now they're putting sale prices up that are fake sale prices because they've already inflated the numbers to then have sale prices to come down. So they got rid of the tags of what the price actually was from months ago. It's all bullshit.
Nova asked, have you guys heard that Trump wants to host the next Kennedy Center show? I heard that he wants to rename the Kennedy Center to the Trump Center. So, again,
we already got rid of the Rose Garden.
This dude just wants to undo anything the Kennedys did so that he can leave his mark.
I think he can leave his mark, and I think we should, with the next president, name it the Trump Act, and we really start hammering down on everything that is bad and bougie about this piece of shit that literally has smeared the American
Not just
flag.
him. We make sure that this cannot happen again.
But that's what the Trump Act should be. I think that there should be an act that is created where his name can be ingrained within our country. It could be the stain that he wants it to be. I'm 100% all for it. All
Yep.
for it. Because even with this ballroom that they're talking about, that does not cost $200 million. That does not cost. I literally build shit for wealthy people. That does not cost $200 million.
Can I also bring this up? How many square feet is the ballroom?
What's it, 20 something? What 20 something?
90,000 square feet.
90,000.
Do you know what the square footage is of the White House? 55,000 square feet. Now, the West Wing, in addition, is another 12,000 square feet. So even when you add the West Wing and the White House together, it is still less square footage than the proposed ballroom. Where the fuck is that thing going to go? Like, are they building it on top of the White House somewhere, or?
I thought it was a pre-existing ballroom that was already there. This is actually brand new that they want to build.
Yeah, where's their 90,000 square foot ballroom?
I didn't think it was 90,000. I thought it was 20,000.
Let me look it up. Let me make sure I'm not. I could have sworn
90,000 square foot. No, I don't think you're wrong, Ryan.
Trump proposed. Oh, I mean, I could be.
But this is what blows my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna have her rewind this.
She's probably watching. From flag. Oh, and don't forget the flagpoles either.
Flagpoles. Oh, Jesus.
What? I don't want to subscribe. Oh, it's for subscribers only. I'll go find it somewhere else then.
God bless the internet. Always another link.
200 million new ballroom. Come on, where's the square footage? Yep, 90,000 square feet with a seating capacity of about 650 people. Where is that going to go?
I'm running for office, and I'm going to demolish the shit out of it. I'm going to let every single person come in with a sledgehammer. That's what I'm going to do.
That's what we need to do to the Rose Garden, first off. That slab.
Oh, no. That's on it. That's on it, too.
Yep, everybody gets you get a swing. $5. Everybody gets a swing.
But I'm going to tell you right now, and anything you break off, you get to keep. Anything you break off, you get to keep.
Be like a bus full of...
I would happily do a demo session after this just to get the stink out. I would happily let the American people pay $5 to come in and destroy, kick the shit out of it. You get to take whatever you want from it.
You know, I mean, the White House burnt down once before. I'm just saying. We might just want to start over. Instead of the 90,000 or 90,000 square foot ballroom, we'll just rebuild the bitch.
Yeah, because it's a Junior's habit. A little snow globe habit in the Lincoln Room.
Little booger sugar. Know how... By the way, can we? Speaking of booger sugar, this is going to be a horrible transition. By the way, horrible, and I'm sorry ahead of time. Sorry, everybody. But speaking of booger sugar, did you see the video of Hunter Biden responding?
I hate you right now, man. How dare you put some respect on
I knew as soon as I went into it, I was like, this is going to be bad.
How dare you put some disrespect on a crackhead's name, man? You leave him alone.
Oh,
Hasn't he been
see,
through
that
enough?
was you. That's you.
Hasn't he been through enough? Can't
He
my
has
man
been.
just
But
peacefully
I
just,
loved his response to
Melania?
yeah, saying
Be
that
best?
she wants an apology, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck, no, that's not gonna happen."
He said, "Fuck that."
He's like, "That ain't gonna happen."
That ain't gonna happen. Fuck that. He goes, "I got drugs and dick pics to sling."
Oh, that's
ain't
a fair
getting no
point.
apology.
I love this response. Minnesota's Mystery said, "We already paid for it. Why would we have to pay for it again? Just give us a swing." You're absolutely right.
No, fuck that. Capitalism. You paying twice. Now you paying extra.
See, and that's why you're going to lose the election and I'm going to win.
I'm not. I'm telling you right now. You're going to pay extra, but see, you get to keep what you break is what I said, okay? You don't get to keep what
Mitch
you
said,
paid for
"No,
already."
the White House can be clean." That's true. We need one of those people that does the deep cleaning in a car. You know, like those videos where you're like, "How did you get that so clean?" Like, that's who we need to come in and do the White House.
Who does those videos of cleaning a car, they've killed somebody. I'm just letting you know right now. They've killed somebody and gotten rid of a body. Okay, I don't trust
It's like
them.
when you were a teenager, you definitely murdered somebody and buried them somewhere. And you turned it into a great career.
If you know how to clean something that great, that you've gotten rid of somebody. That's all I gotta
Dexter is your friend.
Dexter is definitely your friend.
No, you know, I love seeing anybody that isn't going to bend knee to the Trumps. You know, it's just like everybody like, "Oh, they're going to come sue you for saying he's a felon and a fraud." And no, they're not. And you want to know why they're not? Same reason that I never get community noted. The same reason I never get fact checked. The same reason my posts don't get taken down, because it's true.
That's right.
It's a fact. You can't say a fact is wrong if it's a fact.
That's right.
Like, he is a convicted felon. I literally had somebody in the comments that, today or yesterday, and they said, "Well, but it was a nonsense conviction for writing something down the wrong way." And I was like, "Yeah, fraud." If you don't record your things correctly, it's called fraud. If you inflate your assets to get more money from banks, that's fraud.
Right. And then lessen them so you don't pay anything on them. That's called fraud. That's right. You're almost there. It's like you almost connected the circle.
So
you
close.
Almost did it. You almost did it. But it's so good. It's so good, Ryan. But this is why I'm done arguing with idiots. I have not communicated with any of my conservative friends. And not many people, unless they watch the show, know that I moved to Hawaii. Not many of my closest. I'm not even told. I'm just like, they'll find out when
they'll find out.
You know what I mean? Ian,
watch the show, bitch, if you want to know. If you want to know about what we're doing.
You want to know my day to day, come watch the show.
That's right.
But I don't need that, because the reality is my closest know when they reach out. We'll pick up, we'll talk. But some of the conservative friends, and I see the responses still coming in. I go, "Bitch, I haven't talked to you in like 4 months. You still writing to me? Still." I go, "You lonely as fuck. I know you got a wife that you've abandoned. I know, wife and kids that you don't talk to. And you want to talk to me. Maybe you might be also on Grindr and they're going to out your ass. Like, why do you want to talk to me so much? Like, seriously. Wait, what are you not getting at home that you need from moi?" And that's a reality.
Or just in your life. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Me and Wilson are doing just fine. Let me tell you.
The fact that they come to our podcast, our videos, our streams.
Preach.
It's like, nobody cares what you're saying. It's like, well, but you're here. You're spending your day trolling us. So
I mean, you simp for Trump. I can't believe you got extra energy to come get cockled by us. Like, it's amazing that it exists. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, by all means, though. But get in line, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, we'll do it for free.
You know, apparently. I'm still charging
Homegirl. We would prefer to get paid. Yeah, we would prefer to get paid.
I'm charging Homegirl $5 extra to get one extra swing. All right.
Oh my God, dude.
I missed you guys.
Oh, I needed this. This is it's weird watching the dumpster fire just like float down the river, and I feel like I feel like there's just a bunch of people lined up on each side as the dumpster fire goes by, and we're all just looking across the river at each other going, "Is anybody going to do anything?" No?
Are we all witnessing this?
Like, happening? You see that too, right? Okay. I guess we're just going to watch it go by.
here it is. And here it is. It's I will say to you, this is the most removed that I've ever felt spiritually, physically, from the politics that runs all of this, right?
Yeah.
And a part of me feels like I'm giving my kids a taste of freedom from the hustle and bustle of New York, and for them to be kids, like to see my son running around here and taking all this in. Even myself, I feel like I'm learning way new skills about myself,
Dude,
things that I was not doing.
hearing little dude talk about coconuts and drinking from coconuts, I was like, dude, you don't have any idea how fortunate you are right now.
I'm keeping him, and I don't mean isolated in a way that it's shielding him. I just want him to hold on being a kid a little bit longer.
Yep.
And I feel like we don't afford that enough because capitalism just forces us to have
Yeah.
to grow up so fast. And I'm like, okay, if I can just like put the pause for a little bit to allow him to just be venturous
Yeah.
and not get in trouble for being adventurous,
Yep.
like, yeah, wear your pirate outfit, go outside, do whatever you want, run around with a sword, let your imagination go, just go
That-
there,
That's
be
the
bored,
nice.
do it.
Yeah. That's the nice thing though, is like you live somewhere now where your kids can go outside and run around and play, and you're not gonna freak out somebody's gonna come take them. Like that in and of itself is a pretty fortunate thing.
Yeah.
I mean, of
there's
course,
some
you still
days
got to
that I
watch
wish-
your kid, but I mean, it's not like it's just not like here in the States. It's not like
Right.
when we were kids.
Right. And I mean, but there also are some days where I wish someone would just come kidnap. There's a day. I'm just like, please. Get
That's
this
every
mother out
parent.
my house. You know what I mean? But yeah.
It's like
And
if I leave them
what's a good
outside for
parent?
more than 10 minutes, maybe.
At what point is the brink where it is abandonment? Let me just flirt with that line.
Yeah.
No, I love my little guy.
I'll
He's
leave him in
my-
the car for 45 minutes. If it's not over an hour, it's fine.
The
Totally kidding.
air's on. The
Totally
air's on.
kidding.
The air's on. He's good.
Totally kidding.
He's strapped in. He's sleeping. The air is on. I don't even care. No.
I'll tell you what.
I will say to you, mine's my little karma. He is my karma. I love him to death. I'm having a blast with him. It really, the good days, the bad days, the ugly days, sign me up. That's my little homie from here and through and through. And anything and everything I've done thus far is for him, for the whole family. But in general, taking this all in. And I'm laughing to myself. I was just saying to you, like everybody loves it here. The dog loves it here. The boys love it here. I love it here. And I look at my wife, and my wife looks like Wednesday Addams at, summer camp. I'm like, girl, you good? And she's just, she's vegan. She's just like, man, I want a New York hot dog right now. And I'm like, what? You don't even eat meat? And she's like, that's how much I want to go back. I want to go back. And I'm like, I'm just getting this vibe from her of like, I do not like this island life. But I think she's coming around to it. She's seen a lot of the boxes. There's a lot of things, growing pains, when you do these drastic changes. As you know, anybody who moves, you're surrounded by all your things, and you're like, and it's not, it doesn't have a home yet, like its own home.
Then you just had to downsize, get rid of things. Yep.
Bro, we got rid of so much stuff. I can't even imagine. It blows my mind how much stuff I had versus now what I've traveled with, and then how I'm trying to. And I told myself I'm not filling this space. This space is way too big for me to fill. To me, think like, okay, I'm taking this with me. No, what's here stays here. It is what it is. I'm not doing it. But it's amazing to shed that old life off of you, and then as you move forward into this, and it's been an amazing adventure. The saddest part is I feel like I am disconnected, and I'm doing this as a full circle back to my original point. I feel disconnected from politics, but at the same time, I feel more like I'm on the mountaintop looking down at what's been going on. So it's almost like a bird's eye view, and it's really interesting to not be in the thick of it, because I'm not checking the news every day walking through New York. I'm not checking to see how those things are. I'm more focused on what's presently, what I really can control here and now, and the community I'm with, and building the community here to make sure that everybody feels safe around, because I'm an outsider, and I understand the culture here is about respect. If you guys ever go to Hawaii, lead with respect with whatever you do.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like I need to find a new host. This motherfucker's like, he's like, I love it, man. I don't read the news. Like, bitch, do you know what we do on this show?
I'm out. I don't read shit. I'm out. Man, I'm about to climb this tree now. I'll see y'all later on. Peace.
Damn, I gotta go find another black guy. Fuck.
Hey, man, I think you did. Did you?
Oh shit! I did. Oh my god!
Breaking news. Got me looking like Aaron Parnas over here. Breaking
Oh
news.
my
Ryan
god!
just found out he only does black. Like, that's it. That's all he does.
Well, if you've been paying attention, you
Hey,
wouldn't be
man.
surprised.
Hey, man. Ryan, that's on black, man. That's the reality.
You know, man, it's just, it's funny because, and I've told you this personally before, I've just always felt more comfortable around black people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
And I've always told you, you were the guy. You were the one white dude in the jazz band playing bass. That's who you were,
dude.
That's who you
Like
were.
when I think back, I'm like, I really was friends with most of the black people in our school.
But
at least the black guys.
Yes, but even looking back, when you were singing choir, it was you and all the brothers.
Yep.
You
Kevin,
literally, my brother,
Rob,
all of them. That's
yep.
it. That's it. You know, and you guys were all locked in, singing, doing your thing, and I'm like, yeah, you the one with the rhythm. You dance. Come on, man. Come on, you got the rhythm. You in. It's always been the case.
Yeah. Well, the rhythm that came after a little practice. That wasn't just natural. You know, us white people, we don't get that genetically. We have to.
I was about to say. But we got
to work at it a little.
But you got there. Ryan, have you seen your president? Some people don't ever get there, man. Some people don't get there.
Dude, every time, and the people that like egg it on, like, you guys think that's cool? Like, you guys are all dorks. Like,
they don't realize how stupid they fucking look. Like,
do you think that like 10 years from now they're gonna go back and like they're gonna be getting these social media posts from their past and they're just gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe
this day 5 years ago, your stupid ass wore all this Trump shit. Yeah, I think their grandkids are gonna be embarrassed by them. I think that's the reality.
Like the people in the photos from the 60s shouting behind the black girl walking, you're the equivalent of them.
I think you really are. You really are. And that's what's so funny about it. Because we've always said, like, oh, I don't know how like, if I was in that time, I wouldn't have been like that. It's like, no, but you see how easy and how much of a slippery slope it is. I can't see the
she said he did find another black guy with the laugh emoji. Yeah. It was Nova Sky.
Oh yeah, Nova. It's real, man. Believe me, I don't feel like I've been replaced at all.
No.
Matter of fact, I love Marcus. They have graciously asked me to join the show, to pop in, not to join, to pop in as and do a guest appearance from time to time. So when the time's right, I'll jump in. I'll bring some jungle love, and I mean that because of this, not because Ryan's gonna be surrounded by black people.
But you know, speaking of things Republicans want to get rid of, gay marriage is not the only
black people.
What?
You know it's coming, man. It's coming.
You stopped me dead in my tracks, bro. You stopped me dead in my tracks.
They're aching. I'm just saying, man. When you throw a sandwich at a cop and they give you
a did you see what the judge said though?
I'm just saying.
What the judge said?
What the judge
said? They threw it out. They're like, "Are you guys serious?" They're like, "That's no."
Stop wasting my time.
And Amy said, "No one can replace you," and absolutely agree.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you.
I actually want to thank you because when this all started happening, you know, I knew that you were going to Hawaii before most people, but it was,
I think, before my wife.
You know, we won't talk about that, but
yeah, we're going.
But the nice thing was, you know, as a business partner, you know, we've never really sat down outside of just our general agreement and put anything on paper because we just never really have had to. And it was just nice that you called me up and said, "Hey, here's what's going on. You know, I'm probably going to take it, you know, but, you know, we'll still be able to work this out and whatever." And you just wanted to talk it out with me. And it was like, yeah, you know, yeah, of course, whatever, you know, like, we'll figure it out, like, do it, you know? And, but it was really nice how easy that was. You know, like, there was just no issue. It was like, yeah, we'll figure it out. Like, you know, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. But it was just to have a partner that's like, yeah, well, we're going to stay on the same page no matter what. And that that makes a big difference for me. And, you know, it gave me the freedom and the confidence to go do another show with somebody like Marcus Flowers. And because I knew that the partnership with him was going to be a different dynamic than what you and I have. You know, you and I are,
Oh yeah, you two are grown folks, man. This is us.
yeah, we get,
getting
you know,
rowdy.
we're a little more
That's
jokey on
reality.
this show, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, Marcus is still getting his, you know, he's still getting his reps. You and I, we're 70 plus shows in, you know, he's 3 shows in.
Right.
So, you know, he's
Right.
just like we had to. He's finding his groove. He started cracking a couple jokes on the last show, so I was like, okay, here we go. He's finding his groove. This is going to be good. So,
See, and that's what it comes down to. You
but
find your rhythm, man. And it's but I'm so proud of you guys. I really am.
but the point of this is, you know, knowing that you and I were solid and that we were on the same page is what made me, you know, confident to do that. And then also your response when I called and I said, hey, Marcus called, proposed this, you know, I want to do it, but, you know, I wanted your sign off on it. Then of course you were like, yeah, of course, do it, you know.
I was like, man, jump on that. I go, but see, this. Do you remember I said to you? I was like, this is. I go, the universe is funny.
The way it
man.
was all happening.
Here I am, like I gotta go. Here you are, like this.
It really did
popped
happen
in,
within
both on
2 weeks, and I don't think people.
You know what I mean? It was right
so
there.
like when Ian found out,
Seamless.
and we knew that we were going to go on a break. You know, Ian was like, "Man, I'm worried because you're going to be like, you know, you're going to be spinning your wheels for like 4-6 weeks." And I was like, "Yeah, this is, you know, it's going to be tough." And then literally my phone rang, and it was Marcus, and I think I told you when I called you, I thought Marcus didn't call me very often. Like, it's not like we were, like we texted each other all the time or something before we partnered up. We really didn't. He called me up out of the blue and he was like, hey, and I felt as the conversation started that it was going to be like a mentor telling me to kind of, you know, maybe turn it down to a 7, you know, and
young blood on that
you know, like,
for a
or
minute.
you know, like be an unk for a minute, just like, hey, you know, I want to see you succeed, you know.
Yep.
But it wasn't like that at all.
but Ryan, look at me. What inner demons you dealing with, brother? What you think you overstepped? Okay, that you had that guilty conscience. I'm telling you, man. Walking around here.
but it's his demeanor too, like the way he just goes into it. I was like, okay, but he pivoted to basically like, no, I want you to be you, and you know, let's give it to these people. And I was like, hell yeah. So it was just kind of like, oh, he wants me to actually just be me. Like he wants the rants. He wants the, you know, and I was like, okay, like this isn't just going to be about interviewing candidates and building, you know, rebuilding the Democratic Party. It's also going to be about kind of doing what Gavin Newsom's doing right now. Like, hand it back to these people, man. Like, don't just stand there and keep taking it because you think that you're going to lose some moral high ground. You're not. Just because you get down in the mud once or twice does not make you a bad person, does not make you. No,
man.
I will help clean you off. I will pray over you to erase your sins when it's all done.
I will build you an outdoor shower.
I'm telling you, like,
playing in the mud. That's where it is.
When you talk to veterans like Marcus, like myself, and even people that have veterans in their families, you know, we see what's happening right now. And I think so many of us know how bad it is. You know, the military isn't going to save us. You know, people were asking that question months ago and still are asking, like, well, are the cops going to save us? No, they're not, because he's going to federalize them. And then more importantly, when you think the courts are going to save you, I want you to go look this up. Again, don't just take my word for this. The Supreme Court on multiple occasions has ruled that the police force has zero obligation to protect the citizen, but more responsible for protecting property. Now, again, don't take my word for that. Go research
their slogan. Their slogan it doesn't finish the sentence. You know, protect and serve property. That's what.
I don't know what that last part says,
on the side of the card.
I hope it's nothing bad, but that's awesome that you're watching from Germany. Good morning to you. I hope that last part wasn't bad. I know you put some in a different language. You're like,
man.
But no, you know, and a quick shout out to all of our listeners and community that's all over the world, especially our
Absolutely.
folks in Ireland, man. Like we've been getting a lot of downloads in Ireland lately. So
Well, they're sitting back watching this with popcorn, man. They're watching
they're
those
probably
Americans just looking like a fucking
they're
Simpson
like, you
episode.
guys know our history a little bit, right? Like,
man. I mean, but here's the thing, Ryan, and I think about this a lot, and I'm not trying to stroke fear, and I'm definitely not trying to instigate a riot, but I am asking the people of this country, like, if we really do love this country, like, what is it about this country that we are willing to fight for?
yeah,
You know, what was it that took? Because when we look at the Revolution War, when we look at, and I'm a huge history buff, as you know, when you look at the Boston Tea Party and why they were doing that, it was pretty much over tariffs. It was over these
yeah,
taxes. They were tired of being taxed. And it's like, when you think about that, representation without taxation, when you think about this, when you think about what our forefathers fought for, what was instilled in
yeah.
us, you know, this is why I love Massachusetts. Massachusetts is not taking no shit. It is in their blood with dealing with Trump. They are not taking no shit from this man.
Or should they? Nobody should.
None of us. But I'm saying to you, but you see what's happening. You see Texas. You know, he makes a phone call. They're over
Florida,
here talking about we're going
Texas,
to go ahead and gerrymander. Florida, Texas, you know, Louisiana. You know, and God help Louisiana with their mayor now being indicted. It's like, you know, this is the time where we need real leadership, not people who are taking lavish trips and just saying fuck their constituents.
They're not just saying, they're not even just saying, like, you know, F their constituents. They're literally stealing money from them, from taxpayers, from us.
Stealing.
You know, and like you said,
and this is the major thing.
Take it.
No, we need better leaders. You know, this is the part where I'm fatigued when it comes to trying to hold on to somebody that we fantasize about. Oh, JFK was a great leader. Oh, Obama was a great. But there's more people down the pipeline. Like, why don't we boost them up? You know, we talked about it with Kamala. Why wasn't there this element of really trying to focus on, you know, a game plan? But I understand you taste power.
They should have started that campaign 3 years prior.
It should have been. I mean, there's a lot of things that should have happened 3 years ago. South Korea, we've talked about it before, showed us how you handle a president that has been a criminal, and Trump is a criminal, and there's no ands, ifs, or buts. There's no gray area. He is a criminal until his record is expunged, and I don't mean when he's telling the Smithsonian, take out my impeachments. I'm not talking about that, because they had to put those back in. I'm talking about until he can actually rectify his record, which we know he can't. He's a criminal. I'm not going to justify, well, it's not that kind of law. If it was you that
you'd still be a fraud.
Your ass would be in jail right now. You would be in jail. You'd be labeled a fraud. You'd be in jail. You'd be suffering the consequences. It's have or have nots. And if he, you know, with whatever bullshit of Diddy, if he lets him off, you know, this is all smoke and mirrors. It's more of the pageantry. This man, his gift is pageantry. It's all he knows. He knows how to do it with little girls, i.e. these little contests. I'm not saying anything that's wrong. He loves a good pageant. Let me tell you, he loves a good pageant. Look at his own wig. He loves and makeup. He loves a good pageant.
Yep.
He loves a good pageant. If it's with your daughter or if it's going to be with you know, your country's money, he loves a good pageant. And that's the thing I want MAGA to understand. That's the biggest thing. I gotta let you guys go. It's been a lot of fun. I gotta let you know right now. It's good to see you. I am reading the news, but I am going to have to climb this tree now.
I just want you to send me some coconuts, some fresh coconuts.
Brother, man, I just had a fresh grapefruit.
Oh, I saw you yesterday. Dude, that grapefruit looks so good. I was so jealous.
I picked that grapefruit.
We need to replace all the Democrats that are hang on a second. Nova Sky said, we need to replace all the Democrats that are 70 plus years old. They don't have the energy to get down in the mud. I agree. But I think people in their 70s shouldn't be serving in Congress or as president.
Nova, first and foremost, they can get in the mud. It's they ass ain't getting back up. That's the difference. Okay, that's it. You gotta just say it correctly, brother. They broke a hip. They down for the count, but they in the mud.
Dude, I am so glad that we are back. You got anything before we jump off?
No, man, just stay tuned. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, but we're
Yep.
here. Ryan hasn't forgot about me. Hold the mic is still around. Like, subscribe, hit the
Yep.
notification. We're gonna be getting into some shit. It's just gonna be, a bumpy ride. We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna get through it one way or the other.
We gonna get.
But most
get
important, we're
We'll
going to
have
get
some mud
through
on
it
your
together
face.
because of the community that we're building, because of all of you who listen to the show, whether you're in the States or not, who download and who watch it on YouTube. There's so many places to listen to us. So make sure you download, like, subscribe so you don't miss these pop-up shows. And like I said, I'm so glad that we're back. So glad that you guys are still here supporting us. So as always, much love, keep fighting. But most importantly, make sure you all stay safe out there.